in the heart of the vast Pacific, where the ocean kisses the sky and the islands dance with the sun. The ancient stories of our ancestors come to life. These are the tales of wisdom, courage, and adventure. Welcome to the Tales of the Islands.
Episode 4, The Island of Shadows.
In love, there are moments that test more than the heart. They test the soul. Forbidden yet unbroken, their love now faced a deeper trial, one not of swords or speeches, but of spirit. This is the journey beyond the shore. This is the shaping of a man into a bridge. This is the Island of Shadows.
The days after the trial passed, like the calm between tides, quiet but restless underneath. The bruises on Sinilau's body faded more quickly than the unease that hung in the village air. Though the duel had ended, though Salamasina had spoken, the hearts of elders did not change overnight, and neither did tradition. Chief Lealofi allowed Sinilau to remain as a guest, but not as a suitor. "The ocean separates for a reason," he said. "Let this season be a passing one, like rain before the sun." Sinilau knew better than to fight words with fire. Instead, he helped out where he could, repairing fishing nets, climbing trees for coconuts, laughing with children. But at night, when the stars blinked overhead, he sat alone on the black sand, staring out into the sea, speaking to no one but the wind. Salamasina visited him when she could, in secret. By torchlight or dawn's whisper, their words danced between hope and sorrow. One morning, she brought a gift, a small weathered map drawn on tapa cloth. "There is an island," she whispered. "To the southeast, it does not lie on the trading routes. Some say it is cursed, others say it holds forgotten wisdom." Sinilau unrolled the cloth, studying the shape. "Why would I go there?" "Because my dreams say you must," she said. "There is a man there, an old one, a navigator who vanished years ago. They say he once lived across the sea, like you, but he lost everything." Her eyes held his. "He may know what we do not." And so, one morning before dawn, Sinilau set out alone. He left without ceremony, carrying only a small satchel of dried breadfruit and fish, and the tapa map folded close to his chest. He did not tell her goodbye. The journey took 2 days. On the second night, clouds veiled the stars, and waves tossed his canoe like a child's toy. He sang to keep fear at bay, old Tongan hymns his grandmother used to hum. Finally, through the fog, the island emerged, a jagged shape crowned with trees and surrounded by black coral reefs. No villagers greeted him. No fires burned. The place was still, but not empty. At the edge of the jungle, near a weathered canoe carved with ancient symbols, an old man waited. His skin was leathered from sun and sea. His eyes, milky with age, were fierce. "You bring the sense of storms," the man said. "I bring questions," Sinilau replied. "Then come, but leave your pride at the shore." They sat by a fire that night, drinking from coconuts and speaking little. The old man, his name was Ba, had once been a great navigator, born of Samoan and Tongan blood. He had sailed between the islands in his youth, guided by stars and instinct. And he had fallen in love deeply, disastrously, with the high chief's daughter. "They let us marry," he said, staring into the fire. "But only after I bent my name, gave up my vaka, took a spear for their war." "What happened?" Sinilau asked. "She died, and they blamed me. I fled here, where no names matter." Sinilau felt the heaviness in those words like anchors. "I do not want to flee," he said. "I want to fight for her, with honor." Ba turned to him, nodding slowly. "Then you must learn more than love. You must learn the sea beneath the sea, the paths of spirit, the weight of silence, the price of union." For 3 days, Sinilau remained on the island. Ba taught him to read currents with his palms, to feel wind changes by breath alone. He spoke of the night sky, not just stars, but stories carved into the dark. "You must become more than a man," he said. "You must become a bridge." When Sinilau finally left, his canoe was lighter, but his heart heavier. With knowledge, with mystery, with purpose. He did not return to Salamasina right away. Instead, he stood on a ridge above her village, watching torchlight flicker in dusk. He would wait for the right moment, the time when the stars themselves would declare their favor. Far below, Salamasina stood in her folly, holding a seashell he had once given her, whispering to it as if it were his ear. "Come back to me," she said. And across the ocean, carried by the tide, the wind answered back.
That's all for today, folks. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, Manuia. That's all for today, folks. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time. Manuia.